course at Moonee Valley over the 2,040 metres.
Brilliant Lynn is going to head them all off and go to the rails. Then out wider on the track is Elton, and they were followed by Purple Patch being kept up today. Tara's Bulba trapped about 6 wide out of the straight. Kiwi Can further back with the Happy Union being eased out of it early. Then came Better Draw, Van der Hum and last Battle Heights. At the 1600 and Unaware a length in front of Elton, a length and a half surround on the rails third. Great job by young Cook. Tara's Bulba outside him, one to Northbridge Lad and Purple Patch, a length and a half. Great Lover from Perhaps. Then How Now on the outside from Happy Union, Kiwi Can, Better Draw, Van der Hum and Battle Heights. 1300 out and Unaware pulling a little, a length in front of Elton, a length and a half then to Tara's Bulba. 3/4 surround the fence, a length and a half Purple Patch, Northbridge Lad, one to Perhaps Niggle That from Great Lover. One to How Now, well back in the field today, a length and a half Happy Union, Better Draw. Then 2 to Kiwi Can, Battle Heights and last Van der Hum. 1,000 out and Unaware joined by Elton and Tara's Bulba 3 deep. One to surround the rails, a half Purple Patch. He's being booted along. One to Northbridge Lad, and then a length further back on the inside of those horses came Great Lover. 2 lengths then to How Now, followed by Happy Union, Better Draw. 3 to Kiwi Can, Battle Heights last with Van der Hum. Up the side with 600 metres to go. It's Unaware, a half to Elton, a half to Purple Patch. One to surround on the fence, a half Tara's Bulba. He's gone. How Now commencing her run, and then Perhaps followed behind those horses then on the inside by Northbridge Lad from Better Draw. Unaware booted away at the 400. 2 lengths to surround out after him. It's coming at him quickly, and they were followed by Purple Patch, and next is How Now. Surround race to Unaware. The 3-year-olds look to have it between them from Better Draw. Surround put her head in front as they straighten from Unaware under the whip, and then Better Draw, How Now and Kiwi Can. But Surround, the mighty champion, is striding right away, and Surround's won it by 3 lengths.
During that same spring, she won the Caulfield Guineas and the VRC Oaks. She would return in the autumn.
Lee Biscuit, Johans, Toy and Malcolm, racing to win's in front, racing to win takes it out.
In 2006, John O'Shea, who had already won the Doncaster Handicap thanks to Private Steer a few years earlier, saddled up a horse called Racing to Win. He was a grey.
Tezza and Malcolm is back last of all. It's Apache Cat taken on by Rosden, and Apache Cat's got fired up, and he raced about 2 lengths in front of Rosden. Racing to Win is third. Desert War is fourth, and then Bentley Biscuit. Nicanero's covering ground and going forward, and then Nemesis followed by Swick. Spirit of Tara's right off the track. It's on the outside of Ike Stream and Lord of the Land. Johans Toy was next, followed by Patezza, and Malcolm is last of all, 12 lengths off the lead. He's got Apache Cat to settle now, but Rosden's moving up again with Nicanero, and as they get to the 650, it's Apache Cat going again. He leads now by a length and a half on Rosden and Nicanero, and then Racing to Win, who's making ground near the inside from Bentley Biscuit, and then came Desert War around the outside from Spirit of Tara. Johans Toys made ground in the centre, and Malcolm's coming to the extreme outside. Nicanero takes them on now. Desert War, Johans Toys going for a split. Nemesis down the outside, Bentley Biscuit on the inside. Not sure where to look here, and Bentley Biscuit with the inside runnings in front. Malcolm is coming right down the outside, Racing to Win the centre. It's Racing to Win hitting the lead from Bentley Biscuit. Johans Toy and Malcolm. Racing to Win's in front. Racing to Win takes it out. Racing to Win from either Johans Toy, Malcolm and Bentley Biscuit from Patezza.
And in fact, when she won the Doncaster, before that she'd won the Manikato Stakes over the flying 1200 metres, the George Ryder and then the Doncaster Mile. As a 3-year-old, she won 10 of her 13 starts. As a 4-year-old, she won 9 of her 15 starts. She was an absolute star. Emancipation.
In the second placing, 2 more lengths to Clear Gold. About a neck away is Tempestuous, who's making a little ground. And 2.5 Sovereign Chief last of all. Emancipation led Sadappa, who's getting a bit closer as they travel inside the 600 metres. Only a half length away, second the Colt. They're followed by Tempestuous, moving clearly into the third placing. Clear Gold is fourth, and being hard-ridden, and Sovereign Chief is last. In the straight, Sadappa coming at Emancipation, and soon after Sadappa raced to the lead. On top of the rise, Sadappa's in front of Emancipation, but the mare has plenty left on the inside rail, and she's kicking again. The rider feeling for the whip on Sadappa. Emancipation just in front, 100 out, and she's kicking away from Sadappa. She's got him beaten, the mare, and Emancipation strode home to win it well. Emancipation beats Sadappa.
All shots trying hard, but the great grey Gunsynd in front. He's too good. What a champion. The crowd roars, and Gunsynd wins the length to Allshot.
He finished a gallant third. He was beaten once at a mile in 7 runs, and he won 4 major was an absolute freak, the Gunsynd grey, Gunsynd.
Longfellow ridden up hard to be fifth on the fence. A length Old Icon followed by Torto, and then came Triton about 5 wide from Gay Icarus. Then Monufeet, Gunsynd on the inside of All Shot, and the last two onside and Gold Brick. At the 16, and the leader Tabino, 3 lengths to Abdul, 3 parts to Longfellow on the rails third. A half then to Jansbo, pulling 1 to Old Icon. Torto going around them 3 deep. In the centre is the fixer, a length and a half, Gay Icarus. Then out 3 or 4 deep is Triton on the rails, Gunsynd, a length to Monufeet. Then All Shot is 3 wide near the rear of the field, and on its inside there is Onside and Gold Brick. As they pass the 1200 metre mark, and the leader Tabino, a half only now to Torto, 1.5 Abdul, and Longfellow's joined it on the inside, having the run of the race. 2 to Jansbo, 1 to Old Icon, 2 further back the fixer, a length and a half, Gunsynd, and Triton has never been on the track. Higgs is booting Gunsynd along, 2.5 further back then Gay Icarus, then Monufeet followed by Gold Brick. All Shot is last and right off the course and just in front of him onside. At the 800 metre mark, and here Torto had joined Tabino, 2 lengths to Longfellow, who's having the race made for him. Half a length to Abdul, 2.5 to Old Icon from Jansbo. Here's Gunsynd hooked to the outside, followed then by Triton and Monufeet, followed by the fixer and Gay Icarus. Up by the 500, Torto in front, but the 3-year-old Longfellow at his girth, and here's Gunsynd 3 deep, about to tackle them, and Longfellow and Gunsynd have swept to the lead near the turn. They're followed by All Shot out very wide, running on from Old Icon, Torto, Monufeet, Abdul, Gay Icarus. It's Longfellow and Gunsynd on the turn together from Monufeet and All Shot. Longfellow's gone. It's Gunsynd in front with All Shot coming at him from Monufeet. Gunsynd's under the whip, but he's holding All Shot. All Shot trying hard, but the great grey Gunsynd in front, he's too good. What a champion, the crowd roars and Gunsynd wins a length to All Shot.
Matilla's finishing quickly on the outside, and then Storaya, but Scalachi wins the magnificent treble.
In 1990, the Italians lifted the World Cup trophy in what was a pretty epic stoush, but little did they know that within a couple of years there'll be a flying grey sprinter out here in Australia named after their star, the winner of 16 races from 36 starts, and here he is, Scalachi.
Racing, Western Chorus away quickly. Scalachi came out a little awkwardly and gave Noble Lancer a bump at the start. Dark Bow away fast, and so too was Street Ruffian. Grandiose showing some pace with Storaya, and Alishan gets well back in the field, and so does Umatilla. They settle down now, racing towards the 900 metre mark, and here's Rechabite moving up on the outside, and Street Ruffian, and these two show the way. In third placing, Noble Lancer over on the outside, and Western Chorus dropped onto the rail, followed by Alishan, and then came Miss Comanche. Storaya over on the rails behind these, Scalachi on the outside of Miss Comanche. Further back in the field is Dark Bow over on the outside, and then Grandiose, who's well back. Second last, Umatilla and Sonic Express. 500 left to go now. Street Ruffian, the leader, about a length in front. Noble Lancer coming after it quickly, and Western Chorus along the rail. Scalachi, Damien Oliver about to give the grey full bore on the outside as they race to the 300 metre mark. Noble Lancer, the leader. Scalachi's coming after it quickly. Western Chorus has dropped out quickly though. Inside the 200, Scalachi got to Noble Lancer. Umatilla's running on okay, but the grey flash, Scalachi's put a gap in them. Umatilla's finishing quickly on the outside, and then Storaya, but Scalachi wins the magnificent treble. Second is Storaya, a half length away, and Umatilla is third, and they were followed then by Street Ruffian.
Then came Voodoo Lad from Rock Magic. Well back in the field there is Terra Vista as they find their positions. Darren the outside. Further back then to Spieth, Rebel Dane. Chautauqua's 2 lengths behind them last. It's Russian Revolution in front from Fell Swoop. Then Malaguera. English is creeping closer on the fence. Further back to Japanismo has come off the bridle. They're followed by Target inside astern. It's being revved up. Then came Tavachi from Voodoo Lad. Darren's out very deep. Chautauqua still last. Fell Swoop goes up the inside of Russian Revolution. Stride for stride, Fell Swoop, Russian Revolution. English comes off heels, and the mare is starting to let down. English goes after Fell Swoop. Russian Revolution's run his race. Further back to Voodoo Lad. It's English and Fell Swoop fighting it out. Chautauqua very late. It's English a half length in front. Can he do it? Chautauqua, he's flying. Yes, there's history. Chautauqua makes it 3 in a row.
Down out wide, Purple Moon in front. Efficient the only danger. Purple Moon in front. Efficient is getting there. Efficient getting to Purple Moon. Efficient is going to win the cup. Half a length to Purple Moon.
He was a barnstorming stayer that captured plenty of attention. He was beaten in his first start, but then he won his next 5 races, culminating in the VRC Derby, and he stamped himself as a horse to follow. Nonetheless, he captured the imagination of punters right around the country. Here is Efficient.
2 lengths to Zipping, 3 lengths further back Master O'Reilly. He's on the outside of Princess Cape, and then Sermiona and Railings towards the end. Serera on the inside of Scenic Shot. Out past the 1700, and Tungsten Strike still the leader. A length and a half in front, Marla second, Sculptor is third down on the inside. They're followed by Dolphin Joe on the inside of Blue Tigeroo. A length further back is Blue Monday. Doro Valley the rail, 2 lengths to Purple Moon. They're followed then by Torquay, Laser Sharp outside him. A length further back in the field, then came Eskimo Queen. She's followed by Efficient, a length and a half on Azurn. Black Tom worse in midfield. 2 to 3 lengths further back is Zipping, and then came Princess Cape, 2 lengths to Master O'Reilly. G gives him a long start. Behind him is Railings, and then Sermiona, followed by Serera, and Scenic Shot still last. They've really wound the tempo up mid-race. Tungsten Strike led by Nectamala, a length and a half to Sculptor. Blue Tigeroo fourth at the 1,000, then Dolphin Joe. Blue Monday a length, Doro Valley. Purple Moon, 2 lengths Black Tom. But behind those horses then is Torquay. On Azurn commences a run around the outside. Efficient feeling the pinch. Master O'Reilly ridden along now, and then Eskimo Queen and Princess Cape as they neared the turner, and well back as Sermiona, Serera and Railings at the end with Scenic Shot on the turn in the cup now, and Marla goes to the lead. Tungsten Strike is gone. Blue Tigeroo and Purple Moon are there. Black Tom is wider, and Zipping is coming with a run. Master O'Reilly's got right to the outside. Marla the leader in the cup from Purple Moon. Sculptor, Doro Valley the rail. Laser Sharp runs on Zipping, and Efficient is coming down the outside. Purple Moon for Raleigh, got to Marla now. Here comes Efficient. He's mowing them down out wide. Purple Moon in front. Efficient the only danger. Purple Moon in front. Efficient is getting there. Efficient getting to Purple Moon. Efficient is going to win the cup. Half a length to Purple Moon. 3 lengths to Marla. Zipping fourth, and then Dolphin Joe on Azurn.
SUBZERO, he goes for home in the cup, and he might have it one. He's 3 in front. Vianda across Castletown trying hard, but it's the Grays Cup. SUBZERO holding Vianda across at bay, and SUBZERO wins the Melbourne Cup by 2 lengths.
Well, many of you will ask why a horse that's won 6 from 48 is my #1 grey of all time. But sometimes it's not what a horse does on the track, it's what they do off the track that makes them particular. He goes around to various schools, and the love that he gives back to the racing industry for more than 2 decades after winning the Melbourne Cup makes him my #1 grey of all time.
Ahead of the others, Heroicity, followed over along the inside by London Bridge. Maharaja going forward with about 1,250 to go. Further back, SUBZERO inside him. Vianda cross, Valdano out 3 deep. They're followed by Cavalieri as they start to bunch up in the cup. Further back, Superimposed, Big Baron. 2 lengths to Castletown, well back in the field with Brave Expectations and Mr. Eurostar. 1,000 to go in the cup. Sir Winston a length and a half in front. Second, Sky Flyer. Equidity's had a nice run over on the inside third. They're followed further back by Dr. Grace. Better Loosen Up is over on the inside of the 850 metre mark. He lost a bit of ground around the outside of him, Ali Boy. Where's Vianda Cross? Oh, he's still locked away badly on the inside. SUBZERO's pulled out wide. He's making a run. Valdano and Cavalieri off the track are coming with runs now, and further back, Big Baron about third last when they turn. Sir Winston first for home in the Melbourne Cup, a length and a half, kicked away 2 in front of Equidity. Then Better Loosen Up, followed by Cavalieri. Valdano tried to push his way clear, and here's SUBZERO down the outside, and Castletown with a run. SUBZERO might be the one. He's raced up to Sir Winston from Cavalieri, Castletown, and then Vianda Cross getting out late from Ali Boy. Greg Hall has raced to the front on SUBZERO. He goes for home in the cup, and he might have a one. He's 3 in front. Vianda Cross, Castletown trying hard, but it's the Grays Cup. SUBZERO holding Vianda Cross at bay, and SUBZERO wins the Melbourne Cup by 2 lengths. Second, Vianda Cross, a length and a half away. Third, Castletown, a gap then to Mr. Eurostar. Fourth.